Hey guys, well, I uploaded a little short, if you've seen it, of me and Colton. Lucy and Betty was driving me to have Lucy's nails clipped today. By the way, I want to say thank you to April out there. April, you know who you are. We're friends on Twitter. She subscribes to the channel here. She's a viewer. She's somebody that watches the channel. I'm friends with her on Twitter. She knows what happened yesterday. She helped me out yesterday. She sent me something, a little bit of funds to help with the getting nails clipped for little Lucy. It wasn't a lot, but it was the thought. It was enough to get it done. That's the ticket. What I'm saying is generosity is much appreciated. I thank you very much. I mean, I wasn't completely broke, but I really didn't have the money, but now I did today. But let me tell you, the situation was weird. Not weird. It just was an incident that happened. So my neighbor Betty, we got permission to use the vehicle from her son-in-law. And I found a place, probably not even 15-minute drive from here. A woman that's got her own grooming business and stuff. I'd called her this morning. It didn't cost but $8 or something like that to get the nails clipped. And now I got somebody, if I need to. And it didn't take long. My point being is, so I arranged it. I got it done this morning. And on our way back home, before we had got to the gas station to put gas in the car, because I was, I was going to put gas in the car and all that, we had a flat tire. There's a tire on the back that had a slow leak the other day when they were taking me to Dollar General. We had stopped. I had to put air in the tire. We didn't think about looking at the tire or anything, but the thing is, the tire hadn't just went down. When I got out, it was actually, now Betty didn't drive real far on it. We drove a little ways and pulled off on the side of the road under a shade tree. And so the tire, I could obviously, as soon as I got out and looked at it, it's like, it ain't just, it's more than just the leak. A little bit of it was flayed, like it was pulled apart. You could see a little bit of the wires in there. It was kind of worn down. It's blown out. So there's no replacement. You can't fix that tire. The flat tire, the spare tire had no air in it and doesn't hold air from where so Betty left her phone at home. I let her use my tablet and we called. So nobody had a way to come get us at that point. I didn't know what we were going to do, but I knew that it was going to be all right. I was trying not to panic. I didn't panic. We was just trying to figure something out. So her daughter said, well, it'll, the spare don't have air in it, and it'll be like $15. We don't know. They already knew somewhere to take the spare and have it fixed, so it'd hold air, but it was going to be $15, and they were broke too. So I was like, hey, I've got the $15 to get it fixed, so that was a blessing. But it turned out, so basically I called my friend David from church that helped me out the other day to go to the doctor and all that, and helps me out quite often. He had to work this evening, so he couldn't come and do the whole tire thing, like get the spare tire, take it somewhere and all that. So what happened was he came, got me, Betty's grandson Colton, and my little dog Lucy, and brought us back to the trailer park. Well, in this process, Betty's daughter Tiffany and her husband had somebody in the process of coming to get them to come to the car to get the spare tire, to go take it and get it fixed and get all that taken care of and get Betty back here. So what was cool is David came and got me, the boy, the dog. He brought a bottle of water to leave with Betty, so while she had to wait on the others to get to her, to fix the tire, to get the car back. It's all working out. Things happen. What's really cool is that, I'm happy to say that a few of you people, Teresa, you know who you are. I've done mentioned April. There's several of you out there. Hey, the other mom, Maureen or whatever. People that have sent me stuff out of the kindness of their heart to help me. Whether it be just gifts for my birthday or just because, they knew I was in a situation and might need a little bit of funds or something. I appreciate I don't ask nobody on this channel. I'm not asking anybody to send me anything. You don't have to. I don't ever want to get into that. You know, if I know that if I'm ever in dire need and I really need to, I can probably put a video out and ask. But I don't want to do that. I don't want to be like, you know, although I'm not afraid to ask for help. But that being said, that's a little bit about what's going on today. So the good news is we got Lucy's nails clipped. She's home. She's in my room right now laying down. We got somebody, you know, going to Betty to get her, to get the tire, to get the spare tire fixed, to get the vehicle back. Thank God that it wasn't worse than it, you know, nothing else bad happened other than just a flat tire. But what I wanted to do is I had planned on reading this little section the other day from this turning point, which I have shared a few things from this turning point before, and it's not for this month, it's from March. But this, I was going to do this video and read a plan, and it's called A Plan and a Purpose. I was going to read that the other day into a video, and I didn't do it. So this morning I was like, hey, I'm going to read this one today at some point and put up a video. Well, then I figured out I could go get the dog done and all that, and then it turned in with the flat tire. So now I'm home, and have just scanned over what it is I want to read for you, and it fits perfectly for the situation I just explained that I was in. So let's see if you agree. A plan and a purpose. But as for you, you meant evil against me, but God meant it for good, in order to bring it about as it is this day, to save many people alive. That's Genesis 50:20. Okay. In September 1928, Scottish doctor Alexander Fleming returned to his laboratory after a holiday. Before leaving, he had prepared some culture plates and set them aside. Upon returning, he discovered a fungus had grown on one plate that had killed off the organisms surrounding it. He accidentally discovered what became penicillin. Sometimes unplanned events in our life become a blessing, not only for us, but for many others besides. That happened when Joseph was sold into slavery by his brothers and was taken to Egypt. He became the second most powerful person in the nation because of God's blessing. When God revealed to him a famine was coming, he created a strategy to save Egypt. But his plan also saved his brothers and their families who migrated from Canaan to Egypt for food. What the brothers meant for evil against Joseph, God used to save their lives. And it says recommended reading, Genesis 45:4-8. Okay, let's go. When unforeseen events occur, stop and ask God to show you his plan and purpose. Ask him to let it be a blessing for you and for others. And then at the bottom we have a little note. It says turning point. Circumstances may appear to wreck our lives and God's plans, but God is helpless. But God is not helpless among the ruins. And that was a little turning point quote, or somebody reflecting on what I just read. Evidently, this was written by Eric Liddell. If I'm saying it right, I don't know. But I thought I had my interesting story about getting the dog to the place and on the way back having the flat tire. And the key for me was just trying not to panic. I was trying to keep everybody calm. We were all kind of like on edge because we didn't know what we was going to do. It's hot, you know. But luckily, we were able to pull under. Right where Betty pulled under, there was some good shade. So we weren't in a bad spot. But it was just an experience. That's all you can say. I thank God it wasn't worse. And I thank God I made it home. I'm glad that they're getting things fixed. Thank God for the generosity of the people that I know, the people that help me out. You know, I don't have a lot, but I help people out quite a bit too, whether y'all know it or not. Sometimes I've put myself in at a loss because I've helped a few other people out. Sometimes later in the month, I'll find myself in need of something because maybe I helped a few people on my payday. But you know what I mean? It always works out. Someone ends up helping me out, so why can't I help other people out? But today, I just feel really blessed that God blessed me yesterday with food. He blessed me with money and the ability today to get the dog taken care of. And we're on our way to having a better day. I'm going to try to do maybe one other video sometime between now and this evening. Can't guarantee it, but if you don't hear from me the rest of the day, I've just gotten busy because I got a few things I need to do around the trailer and stuff. I need to get back on getting some stuff done physically around the trailer. And I got some studies I need to get on and all that kind of stuff. So right now I'm just kind of like letting the Spirit guide me to what the next move of the day is. And be grateful for your breath. Be grateful for the day you're in. Be grateful if you're seeing this, because that means you're alive, right? That's all I got to say. Whether you're grateful or not, I can't make you be grateful, but I'm grateful that if you're watching this and you're hearing me, I'm grateful that you have the ability to see me and hear me, because that means you got a chance. And if you're hearing and seeing me on this video, even if I'm not here anymore, maybe I made a difference in somebody's life. And whether y'all know it or not, each and every one of you that watches me and comments and helps me out, you make a difference in my life. So with that being said, I'm going to do what I normally haven't been doing most of the time, but I'm going to tell you, if you haven't already, hit that like button. Boom, boom, boom. Please hit the thumbs up. It helps my algorithm out. It helps this channel grow. Please, if you're not subscribed and you like what I'm doing, consider subscribing. Please, if you are subscribed, share it all. Share everything you possibly can from this channel if you like what I'm doing. If I'm helping you in any way, send it out there on your social media and let other people experience it. Maybe we can help more people together. Please. I don't know. I'm not begging, but I'm saying we can work together. Let's grow this channel until I get on other platforms and start growing that as well. But right now we're on YouTube. Holler at you later. Till next time. Gray Cloud. Ditto.